What them haters talking about?
What's up, family? A Houston man is facing some serious charges after police accused him of kidnapping his landlord and putting him in the back of his own Land Rover on May 8th. Police say they are still searching for the suspect. I don't believe them. I don't think this is a high priority crime. I think they're going to just sit back and wait for this guy to fall in their lap. I think they're gonna wait on somebody to identify him and say, yep, that's him. You know, they're not searching. They're not searching. Anyway, Joshua Deloach, 29, is facing charges of aggravated assault and aggravated kidnapping for the encounter, part of which was caught on the victim's home surveillance camera. Deloach remains on the lam and is facing up to life in prison if caught and convicted. The hours-long ordeal started at the victim's home in the 300 block of Edo Park Circle, where he had just informed Deloach that he was no longer welcome to stay in the 3-story house, according to the Houston Police Department investigations. The victim owns the home and previously allowed Deloach to lodge. Video shared by police shows a man identified as Deloach walking down the stairs with a bag in his hand and immediately pulling out a gun around 8 p.m. that Sunday night. Trying to figure out what the relationship is, fam. Like, is this a guy that he already knew for a long time, he has some history with, and he allowed to stay at his spot? Or was this a guy who perhaps was just down on his luck and needed a place to crash for a while? Or did this guy pay rent and he was just a bad tenant? Or perhaps he was a good tenant, but his time in old dude's place had expired. So many variables here to consider. In any event, I don't like roommates. I'm gonna tell you straight up, fam, I don't like roommates. Especially male roommates. Like a man having a roommate with another man, being a roommate with another man. Nah, I'm not with that. I'm not with that at all. Okay, man, we out of college, bro. We out of college. Okay, I get it. You go to college, everybody got roommates. But once you get grown, nah, man. You know, nah. I need my privacy. That's the biggest part for me. I need that privacy, man. You know, I'm just one of those type of guys that believe there can only be one man of the house. In any event, these are the type of things that could happen when having roommates. I see too many people bumping heads when they have roommates, you know. I know that happens a whole lot in major cities like Houston, but especially like Miami, New York, LA, those type areas, those dreamy type places, even Atlanta. You know, people be having 2, 3, 4, 5 roommates sometimes. You know, they be pitching in, trying to make it. And I get it, man. People got to go for what they know, and sometimes you just got to do what you got to do till you can do what you want to do. I get all of that. But man, you got to do what you want to do. Is you got to get to that piece as fast as possible when you got roommates. I be seeing roommates doing all kinds of low down dirty things. I've seen roommates, I know stories rather, where roommates have gotten roommates killed, have killed their roommates, have robbed them. So this ain't the first time I've seen a roommate get robbed. But seeing people get robbed, a lot of times like in these big cities like New York and LA, I mean, it's a normal thing to have somebody renting out a room in your house. Like in your house. I don't know how people do that. I'd be too damn paranoid. I'm paranoid with who's on our side of the house, let alone who's on the inside. Here's what tripped me out about this incident, besides the obvious aggravated robbery. Dude came down the stairs told his landlord / roommate, get on your knees. Dude like, bro, what's the issue? Get on your knees, you think I'm playing? He kept on saying, what's the issue? What's the issue? Anything short of what's the issue while complying is a bad idea. Go ahead and comply and try to figure out a way to get out of the situation. No way possible would he have been able to get me in the back of my own vehicle. No way possible. You got to let it go down right there. You got to go on, sound off, do what you got to do. Whatever you got to do, you got to go ahead and do it. I'm not getting in no car. I'm not getting in a car. I covered a story the other day of a young lady who was fighting for her life in Brazil. They snatched her off the streets in broad daylight. Boy, she fought. She put up a fight, but she couldn't. She was no match for the two kidnappers. They finally were able to drag her into the car and they drove off with her. But she understood. She obviously got the assignment. Fight, fight, fight. Do not get in that car. Because if you get in that car, you'll probably never be seen again. Luckily, dude was all right, but $6,000. $6,000 was the total take. $6,000. And this fool is facing life in prison. Ooh-wee, man. I hope it was worth it. $6,000. I guess to somebody, $6,000 is worth life in prison. But if it's not, and you get popped for stealing $6,000, and you're facing a life sentence, then you have to realize, say it with me, fam, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Damn.